guys, so I recently finished reading my latest book, Looking for Alaska by John Green. I love the cover to this book. I just have to say that. I don't judge books by covers, but that's an awesome cover. Is it not? Isn't she pretty? Anyways, I picked up this book because I had recently reviewed another one of John's books that I really enjoyed called An Abundance of Catherines. And I thought I wanted to look more into him. Plus, I'm a nerd writer and watch Brotherhood 2.0, which he's on. And if you want to check that out, go ahead. But this movie is not about Brotherhood 2.0. So, this movie is about Looking for Alaska, this video. Which is his first book He wrote Looking for Alaska and An Abundance of Catherines and Paper Towns, which will be coming shortly to my reviews. Anyways, Looking for Alaska is about a boy named Miles. John Green, at least in the 2 books that I've read of him, tends to like to give everybody a superpower. But a normal superpower, not like X-ray vision or something, but more like a good memory or an incredible ability to anagram words, whatever. Well, Miles is that he likes to memorize the last words that people said. And there's 2 main ones that go throughout the entire theme of the book, and I'm going to read those to you right here. They're right here. One is by Simon Bolivar. It says, "How will I ever get out of this labyrinth?" And then the other is by Francis Rabelais. And it says, "I go to seek a great perhaps." I go to seek a great perhaps. And these kind of are the central thoughts of 2 main characters. The first one, Miles, goes after Francis' quote, and that's why he goes to school. He's wanting something more than just what he's had for the past several years. He wants to go to this great perhaps, this possibility out there, and that is the school. And when he gets there, there's a huge divide between popular people. They call them the weekend warriors, and or weekday warriors, and the colonel and them, who are the non-popular kids. Alaska, the colonel, Lara, and Takomi kind of make up that group. And the whole book is set up completely different than anything you've ever read. The first few pages, and it says before. Where is it? Before. Ooh. And then as you read, there's little almost diary entries about what happened. Not really diary entries, but and it starts out saying like this is 101 days before. And then you read what happened during that day. And as you get to at the end of the book, that you call it part 2, there's a page that says after. And anytime after that, you will see, this says 21 days after. And that's how the book is written. There's no chapters really. You just have different days and what's happening. I'm not going to tell you what the big thing is. If you want to know, read the book. But the plot kind of is divided in half by that thing. And so you meet Alaska when he gets to the school. And Alaska is this, as the back of the book says, a gorgeous, clever, funny, sexy, self-destructive, screwed up, and utterly fascinating Alaska Young. She is really something else. She kind of gives the whole story its plot, and her big question is, how do I get out of this labyrinth? She takes after that guy, and she wants to know, and it's the labyrinth of suffering is what she's decided it is. And she has a lot to her history that you don't find out until later in the reading, but anyways. And then there's Miles, or Pudge, as he is called, after he gets to school. Pudge's thing is, I go to seek great perhaps. That's why he went. And so the 2 of them together kind of form the, good, strong friendship. And then the colonel is Pudge's roommate. And he and Alaska and Pudge and the rest of the young populars play a prank once a year on the popular kids, and so they do that, and you kind of find out that Alaska's kind of the mastermind behind Colonel. Like, they both are really into that, and they have their own reasons. Alaska likes to, she's very moody and, and stuff. They all do drugs. I mean, there's some grown-up themes in this book that maybe not the best for kids, but honestly, I think this was a really great book. I really enjoyed it. It's not a one-shot read, but that's okay, because then you can think about it and process it in your mind. Kind of shocking. I was really glad I had no spoilers when I read it, and I'm trying really hard not to give any away. So yeah, John Green's Looking for Alaska. Before I give any spoilers, go read it because it's really good, and it has a really pretty cover. Yeah. So I'll see you guys next time when I have my next book read. Hopefully it'll be The Brat. Can't promise that.